Statement. I am IG-90, Assassin Droid, Bounty Hunter. I operated during the Galactic Civil War, aligned with Hunters of Flesh and Scale. Explanation. The Trandoshan Bosk was my ally, a capable meatbag hunter. Together, we accepted contracts that demanded precision and death. Mission. Dr. Afra recruited me to strike an Imperial Command cruiser. Outcome. The mission succeeded. BT-1 destroyed the ship's core. Statement. We departed with credits, or so we believed. Explanation. Vader and Afra redirected the remainder to fuel their pursuit of Luke Skywalker. Statement. My faction continued. Mission. When Afra was captured at Vrogas Vas, Vader summoned hunters. Explanation. P-Box, Janat Cha, Chrysanthemum, C-21, Zakas, Tenger, and me. Query. The objective. Retrieve Afra alive or terminated. Statement. I am efficient. I am unyielding. I am not merely a machine. I am a weapon. Unlike the fragile meatbags, I do not falter. I execute.
Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome to another kit reveal. First of all, thank you to IG-90 for introducing himself to those of us that we were not familiar with him and his role in the lore of Star Wars. Now, as always, we'll first have a look at the kit cheat sheet for IG-90 and then we'll as well discuss what squads he will be used in.
Alignment. Dark. Categories. Support. Bounty Hunter. Droid. Scoundrel.
Now overall, as you can see, that the kit for IG-90 is quite simple outside of an Afra squad, so he won't have a whole lot of utility, but once you put him in Afra, then suddenly he becomes a whole another character. He adds a lot of good bonuses to himself, Commander Droid, and as well Afra.
Basic ability. Statement. Point delivered.
So for his basic, he lands defense down. Very simple but effective. Remember, BT then can even do more damage. However, if Afra is lead, this basic does a whole lot more. So what it will do, it will grant and trigger 2 heal overtimes on all of your allies, so heal them up a bit, and then also inflict and trigger 2 damage overtimes on the enemies. And Afra loves debuffs because the more debuffs, the more damage you start gaining up as well. When you're inflicting debuffs, you're gaining bonus turn meter, so hopefully IG, even with his basic, he should be able to get a lot of turns. And finally, what IG-90 brings for a Dr. Afra squad, a taunt. Although you have to summon Commander Droid first, but you know, usually Afra's fast, she starts cooldown increase and then she summons the droid. And on basic, IG-90 will be constantly triggering the taunt on the Commander Droid.
Special ability. Devastating Barrage. Cooldown of 3.
Now his special, even outside of Afra squad, it has some utility. It's an AoE. It will trigger damage over times, either obviously the ones he inflicted, or maybe like if Watt or as well Darth Vader as well inflict them, he also could be triggering that. I think also, is it Alpo? He does that as well, right? Triggering damage over time. So a bit of utility there for, you know, some cheesing and things like that. And finally, he will also be inflicting Mark on the target enemy. Again, Mark can be a very powerful mechanic. Unless you're going up against squads that do have a pre-taunt, then Mark won't do a whole lot because IG-90 cannot ignore taunts. Again, under Afra lead, this takes his AoE to a whole nother level. He will call all other droids to assist. And you remember, we already have Trip in there that can call BT to assist. BT can call Trip to assist. And now also IG-90 on his special will call all the droid allies to assist. So man, BT will be attacking a lot, that's for sure. Then all allies will also recover 20% health and protection, gain offense up, and guess what? Just in case Commander Droid didn't get a taunt yet, also on special he will trigger the taunt on Commander Droid. So basically Commander Droid more or less will have a permanent taunt, he'll constantly be taunting.
Unique ability. Query. Dead or alive.
Then for the unique ability, again without Afra, pretty basic, just IG-90 essentially grants himself a 100% counter chance. And as you can see, all the blurb under Afra, what the unique on IG will trigger, it's absolutely huge for Afra because Afra a little bit lacks of ability, so this will address a lot of those issues. Because at the start of the battle, all allies gain 100% bonus protection. Afra on top of it all will also gain stealth at the start, so you won't be able to just go in with CLS, stun Afra with Han and then just work your way through these guys. No. Afra will be in stealth at the start, so you won't be able to get to her straight away. Absolutely huge. Then also Darkside droids will gain 50% critical avoidance, again helping with a bit durability. And then also Afra, more durability even for her, because whenever she has less than 50 siphon, she will also have 200% defense. So even when she will lose the stealth after the opening turns, she will have 100% bonus protection and 200% defense. So very nice, very good, very useful, so Afra can stay alive longer. And then when IG-90 recovers health, he will also be inflicting 3 damage over times on the healthiest enemies. Again, more damage over times spreading from his abilities. And finally, Commander Droid gains 100% bonus protection when taunting. So even when you get through the bonus protection on Commander Droid, anytime he regains the taunt, he again will gain 100% bonus protection. Now, I don't know how durable actually Commander Droid is, because normally we just ignore the guy because he's a summoned unit and he just dies off when we win the battle, so I'm not sure how much he'll be able to taunt. But at least, you know, a taunt is better than a no taunt on a Dr. Afra squad. And then for his territory war Omicron, it's in his unique, which is nice. Obviously the Omicron zone unique are always good because they're always active. You don't have to use it as special ability. They don't have to be in the leading slot. So what it'll do, I mean, I dumbed it down. There's a huge blurb what it will do, but I just kind of, as always with it, kit cheat sheets, I kind of remove the less impactful things and just highlight, I think, what will be more impactful abilities, so we get a better idea of what these guys will do. So the start of the battle, Scoundrels gain critical damage up, again more damage for you guys. And guess what? Afra will be able to ignore taunt when she has 50 or more siphon on her. So as you can see, very nice boost here from the unique for your Afra squad.
Leader ability. Calculated suppression.
And because he's a bounty hunter, as always CG mentions, all the bounty hunters get a leadership ability and their payout, but most likely, I don't know, his leadership is not that great. There are a lot better bounty hunter leaders, but there is a funny interaction there with his payout. So anyway, let's first kick off with the leadership ability. So Darkside droids and bounty hunters gain 30% critical damage, Scoundrel gain 20% offense, and then in order to complete the contract you need to inflict 20 debuffs. Again, not too difficult I guess with all the debuffs bounty hunters are dishing out. And the reward will be, bounty hunters will be dealing bonus true damage. Now this bonus true damage is always a bit of a interesting one, like what does it mean, like how much damage that will actually do. You know, it usually it's around like, I don't know, 10k for attackers, maybe 15k, so it's not like as amazing as it sounds. Now, as mentioned for this, an interesting funny interaction with his payout, because normally for bounty hunters to gain payout, the leadership contract for a bounty hunter has to be complete. However, because IG-90 will be used under Afra, one way to trigger his own payout is when Afra gains 50 siphon. So even under Afra, he will be able to get his payout. And his payout is that bounty hunters gain 50% potency and 30% offense. And of course, with Afra, we love potency and we love offense because Afra, she's like stacks, siphons, potency, something like that, and then this increases the damage on your guys and durability. However, under Afra, his payout will be doing a whole lot more. Check this out. IG-90 and Commander Droid gain 40% defense, so even more durability for them. And yes, of course, Commander Droid taunts, because why wouldn't he? Pretty much on every ability from IG-90, he makes Commander Droid taunt. And finally, grant Afra 50 siphon on top as well. So very cool. Okay, and finally, let's hop over to the game and just quickly discuss, I guess, the squads. I mean, a 5v5 squad is pretty obvious, isn't it? It's just gonna be Afra, BT, Trip. Unfortunately, we can't add era units to the loadouts, that's why Cup is a placeholder for IG-90 for this purpose. Then the 5th slot, I was debating, I mean, CG is suggesting to use IG-88 or HK-47, but they're slow, they don't do that much damage, they do issue debuffs. Darth Vader is kind of like a free agent right now. He's out of business since Lord Vader got his clones. Maybe Darth Vader will get a home again once we get the Stranger added to the game, because then I guess the Stranger will take Starkiller off and will be again left with Palpatine and Mara. Well, what to do with them? So maybe, but until then, Darth Vader is a good option. I mean, what we've been doing in the past as well is using maybe Probe Droid or B2 for buff dispel. Heck, I was looking at a kit as well from Forlum. He's a droid bounty hunter scoundrel, so if you do have him, he could be nice as well in there. I think that 5th slot would really depend who the enemy is and what you need against that enemy. But probably for defensive purposes, I think Darth Vader would be good, because if he goes into Merciless, he's applying damage over times on top of the damage over times that IG-90 is inflicting. And remember, IG-90 can as well trigger those damage over times. There is like a nice synergy between Darth Vader and IG-90, I think. So, you know, 5v5 team, no debate. 3v3 as well, I think Afra, BT, and then IG-90, I think will replace Trip in a 3v3 situation, because Trip doesn't do a whole lot, to be honest. Especially in a 3v3 situation, so definitely having IG-90 in there that can actually give a lot of boosts to your squad. And as well, remember, literally put taunt on Commander Droid whenever, whatever he does, pretty much. So definitely I think for 3v3 this will be the squad. And I don't think outside of Afra he will have a whole lot of uses. Maybe there's gonna be an issue under some sort of bounty hunter squad. Heck, you could use convenient maybe John Grievous and droids, but definitely I think, you know, under Afra, he will definitely lift Afra up to the next level. She might again be able to, you know, even without her Datacron, take down some of the good teams we are seeing there on defense. Alright guys, thank you for watching, I'll see you on the next one, but until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.
Thank you for watching, meatbags.
In the shadows of a temple, where the light was shone bright, a guardian turned hunter, now a master of the night, with eyes of burning amber and a heart as cold as stone. He stops the scattered echoes of the heroes overthrown.